God damn it, losing another false breakdown trade, man. These are just not working.
Institutions are loving you. Let me tell you something. Whoever taught you this is an idiot. Now, I'm not saying what they're teaching is technically wrong. I mean, who am I to say and judge what you're doing versus what they're doing, what someone else is teaching? But fundamentally, the teaching doesn't make any sense. Let me explain why. There's been quite the trend on social media as of late to separate the retail trader, you and I, trading our own accounts, versus the institutional trader. You know, the big boys, the guys trading tens of millions, maybe even hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, where there's like a lot of money, real money on the line. Not that $10 isn't real, but you know what I mean. And a lot of what these teachers will say is, you trade retail concepts, that's why you're losing. And when I say retail concepts, you know, trend lines, little pictures on our chart, little squares, little bull flags, you know, nice little RSI, the VWAP bounce, the things that like are elementary that you might learn early on in your charting career, or when you watch some very beginner videos on YouTube or tutorials talking about how to chart things. And by no means is that bad information. Like, it's good to understand what these things are, but like they'll say, well, you're using those things, which is why you're losing money. What you need to do is you need to use smart money concepts, or whatever they're calling it these days. But not only is this a ploy to just suck you into their ecosystem and brainwash you further, maybe get you to buy things that you don't need to buy, whatever, it is a complete waste of your time. Unlike Iron Beam, who is sponsoring today's video.
Welcome to Iron Beam, the future of futures trading. With our cutting-edge chart trading feature and 300+ indicators, you can now trade directly off the chart anytime, anywhere. Delivering seamless trading across all platforms, the Iron Beam journey is supported by 24-hour trader support, low day trade margins, and no account minimums. Iron Beam brings the future into the present. Join now and augment your trading experience.
Okay, so why is it a waste of your time? Well, first things first, you're playing this game of follow the leader. So you assume because someone positions themselves on social media to be better than you or to be more successful than you, which they may or may not, right? They may or may not. It just depends upon your perception. They may just be doing a good job of making you perceive them as someone who is a leader. And so you end up playing this game of just following the leader. Now, by no means, like, does that have to be a terrible thing? Like, you could just follow somebody and, like, they might lead you to the golden arches. They might lead you to the pot of gold. Like, I don't know, they might. But chances are they're not going to. And chances are that they actually want to keep you in this phase or this loop where you're never successful like them, so that they keep sucking the life out of you, the dollars out of your wallet, or whatever. Like, that's literally what the intention is. This thing keeps falling down on me here. But not only that, you're also just not thinking for yourself. Like, do we ever think that maybe it's not a bad thing to think for ourselves sometimes? Like, maybe our brains are actually really good, and we're actually a lot smarter than they're telling us, or than we might think, and that we absolutely can do something, and we absolutely can become profitable, or we can become successful in however we define success, if we just apply a little bit of logic, a little bit of work, and a little bit of intention towards what we're going after. This also confirms the if it doesn't work, switch it up mentality, which I think is horrible, because what people end up doing is they do something, they come across one of these videos telling them that retail concepts suck and you have to do my way because smart money concepts or institutional concepts or whatever they want to call it is the way, it's better, it's how everyone, or how all the big money, you know, makes money. So you got to follow me. And they stop doing what they thought maybe they had a chance at doing, and they switch things up. And so you never truly give yourself enough time to truly test something out, like to truly put the effort in, to truly track it, analyze it, adjust it, and like give it a true shot. And I think that just takes a lot longer than a lot of people believe in the first place. Okay, dude, but that doesn't take away from the point that institutional concepts still work better than other things. No. Any concept can work. It is how the institutional concept is operated that allows it to work for institutions who are making money. And not every institution's making money every day on every trade, because not every institution has a super high success rate, a super high win rate, and a super high average risk reward. Not to mention, do you think that institutional traders change up their strategies at all? Or do you think that it's just the same thing that it's always been? it's this guy on YouTube either had an in, he was formerly an institutional guy, now he's not, or he knows somebody who knows somebody, and he's getting fed this information, and he's going to put it out on YouTube. And this is exactly how it's done. It doesn't change, and it's this way or you lose money. Please stop playing into this bullshit. It really, at the end of the day, does not matter what strategy, what concept, what you're doing, other than if it actually works. And the only way to find out if it actually works is you do it, you test it, you track it, you analyze it, you make adjustments, and you continue to hone that until you find something or you have something that actually works. And it's a continuous process because things will always be changing. I mean, I'm seeing it myself. Obviously, I'm not sitting here and telling you that this is the way, my strategy works better than yours. Did I talk about strategy at all here? Did I talk about a specific approach? I used an example in the beginning of a false breakdown, but I am not telling you that this is better than this. There is no this is better than this. It doesn't exist. It's how it's operated. It's how it's managed. It's how you're managing the risk. It's how you're seeing things, how an algorithm is seeing things, how things are being picked up. It's how you're analyzing your risk reward. It's how much are you risking? How much are you making on average? How many are you winning? How many are you losing on average over the course of a large body of trades? It's not this versus this. It's not this is better than this. Right now, this trade, that trade. It's very easy for you to use examples, one-off examples. It's very easy and say that's why it doesn't work. But I'm telling you, I have seen a lot. People have commented because I do a lot of recaps. I recap all my trades on a separate channel. I see a lot of commentary. And all the commentary comes out when I'm losing or when I post a red trade, which is quite often because I post all of them and I actually lose more trades than I win. Believe it or not, I lose more trades than I win, but I have been making money consistently for, I don't know, 20-ish months now. I don't know what the number is. You can go back and watch all the recaps and see and count it up for yourself. But the point is, on a specific example, I could say anything. It's over the whole body of work, how you operate it, and how this all plays out over a larger time scale with a larger sample size. I'll leave the sponsor and the other links and resources below. There is a video I'm going to also recommend here that talks about strategy. Is one strategy all you need? It's a question people ask. Do you have to have multiple? I answer that in this video up on the screen. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.